Payment of government areas have continued to exceed their approved budget sum by 16.3% of the planned 661.95 billion, which now stands at 769.53 billion. This fourth quarter of the financial year 2022-23, government has released 2 trillion for non-wage expenditures, 1.6 trillion for wages, 1.3 trillion for Government of Uganda Development, allocating only 24.1 billion for the areas.
It is called budget repurposing. I am tired of hearing budget cuts. It's called budget repurposing. Money moving from certain areas to the priorities. That's the entire essence of what we call allocative efficiency in a budget. But some people are used to history of my budget. There is nobody in this republic who has their personal budgets. This is a national budget. When a nation agrees by consensus that these are the priorities, then the budget has to be repurposed to move money from those areas which have ceased to be the priority to those areas which are priority.
Ggoobi has emphasized the need for government officials, especially accounting officers, to negate the abundance mentality, which has often led government to borrow more than it's able to pay back sustainably.
Some countries, their capital markets have collapsed completely. They can't issue bonds. Why? Because they borrowed badly in the past. In Uganda, we are lucky that we've had this foresight leadership that maintained our debt levels at relatively manageable levels. But going forward, we need also to ensure that this is not only sustained but improved further by borrowing less.
International funding is declining and non-concessional sources are becoming more expensive. Therefore, effective tax administration and strategic public investment has become key in sustaining Uganda's economy.
We commend the efforts that had been started, that have been freezed now, merging the agencies to reduce public administration expenditure. But now it is stalled. Why is the process stalled? It would be important to comment on that because I think we are projected to save up over 800 billion.
There is also a continuing outcry from MDAs about not having funds, yet the ministry communicates that funds are being released. Where could the gap be?
Some of our ministries, departments and agencies misrepresent facts. They say, you see, finance is releasing air. They give us a release, but they don't give us money. Please, on my platform, I have very few invoices, and we keep on paying them as cash comes in. We run a cash budget. When cash comes, we give them the money.
Despite witnessing a slight decline in inflation in the past month due to various fiscal interventions by government, the PSST, Ramathan Ggoobi, insists that government expenditure will remain focused on the earlier prioritized programs. Reporting for UBC News, Wadulo Arnald at the Finance Ministry in Kampala.